Sorry, I forgot my prop. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Animation Station, your message for anything and everything animation. And yeah, I'm giving you guys these videos a little earlier than expected tonight because I don't want to watch football anymore. It's seriously pissing me off. So because of that, we're just going to go ahead and get these reviews done. I just did the review for the kid-friendly stuff. Now the next three, these three, are for my hardcore fans only. Let's talk about Land of the Dead. After the terrible performance of and his crushing disappointment in what transpired with Day of the Dead, which was his personal favorite movie out of the three that he made, Romero left the Dead series dormant and went on to do a bunch of other projects, such as Creepshow, for example. However, after the surprise hit of Shaun of the Dead, Romero found new inspiration and decided to resurrect the franchise in 2005 with a brand new modern installment, Land of the Dead, which would later go on to spawn its own trilogy. Thankfully for Romero, this one did very well in the box office and helped soften the blow that Day had given him all those years ago, grossing a whopping $46.8 million on a minuscule $15 million budget. That's very impressive. And it more than earned that success because this is yet another great installment in the franchise. Sure, I still think personally that the original trilogy is better, but the fact is that this fourth installment being great at all, regardless, is a testament to the hard work that everyone put into it. The acting is great, especially John Leguizamo and Dennis Hopper, who are so enjoyably over the top. The plot is pretty good, the suspense is fantastic, the kills, while not on the level of the original, are still brutal and will satisfy any gorehound's craving for blood and violence. The zombie designs are cool. I especially really like the lead zombie, and how they actually gave him a bit of that extra smart expertise, like the very first zombie from all the way back in Night of the Living Dead had. Which was cool, using tools and trying to lead a group of walkers to where he thinks food is. That's cool. The pacing is great, the runtime is excellent, and the rewatchability is pretty high. However, there's still some issues. The jokes aren't very good, writing is subpar, story takes a while to get going, and some of the effects are pretty bad. Namely, the distracting CGI and the worst glass break in cinematic history. You'll know what glass break I'm talking about when you actually see the movie for yourself. Overall, though, despite those issues, this is still a great movie. For the fourth movie in a series, it's very entertaining and a lot of fun to watch. Highly recommended. Final verdict, high 8 out of 10. Yes, I still think that Day is better, despite the fact that that's the movie I also gave an 8, but it's about on the same level. But I just prefer Day because I prefer that kind of old school style and feel. This more modern stuff's not really my speed, but even with that said, this is a great film, and if you are in any way a fan of these movies, or just a zombie movie fan in general, absolutely check this one out. It's more than worth your time. It's not quite better than the great legendary original trilogy, but it's still great in its own right. Well, that's it. See you next time for the only bad movie in this franchise, Diary of the Dead.